You are not going to be allowed to use your calculator to solve these equations, but you can use your calculator to check your answers. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's use the calculator to solve 3 over x minus 2 over 2x minus 1 is equal to 1. So let's use the calculator to solve that. Well, the first step is going to be to set equal to 0. Set the equation equal to 0. Anytime you're going to get ready to put it in the calculator, you need to set it equal to 0. That means I need to subtract 1 from both sides. So I'd have 3 over x, subtract 2 over x minus 1, subtract 1 is equal to 0. I simply subtracted 1 from both members. Now once I set it equal to 0, then I want to graph the function y is equal to 3 over x minus 2 over 2x minus 1 minus 1. So I want to graph that function. Y is equal to that function. Now to do that, you need to turn on your calculator, and what I'm going to do first is to go in and reset my window in case it's been changed. So I'm going into the zoom, and you can come down to standard, and I can hit enter, and that's going to reset my calculator, and there's nothing to graph, so it won't graph anything, but I reset the calculator window to the standard, because now notice what the window is. X minimum is negative 10, X max is 10, X scale is 1. Now I need to go into y equals. Well, y equals, I want to put in my function. So my function is, I need to put it right above it so I can see it. The function is 3 divided by x minus 2 divided by the parentheses 2x minus 1 close parentheses minus 1. So now I put in my function. Now I want to graph it. Now I can't tell down here, if you look at the calculator, there are no solutions. Remember, you have solutions when y is 0. Go back up. I'm trying to solve the equation 3 over x minus 2 over 2x minus 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So when I graph y is equal to 3x minus 2 over 2x minus 1 minus 1, what I'm looking for is, where is y0? Where is y0? Well, y0 at the x-intercepts. So note where the graph intersects the x-axis, y is 0. So what we want to note is where the graph intersects the y-axis, which means where is y0? Well, it looks like the graph intersects the x-axis somewhere right in here. Something strange is happening right in this area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my arrow over. I'm going to have to fix it so I can see it. I'm going to bring the little cursor over to that area. So now you can't see the flashing line on the screen, but I brought it over in that area, and what I'm going to now is to zoom. What I'm going to do is zoom in and hit enter again, and here comes the new graph. Well, it looks like what's happening is this graph is coming up to 0, going up a little bit, and then coming down. But I really can't see it yet, so I'm going to zoom, and I'm going to zoom in again, so I've got to hit enter twice. Ah, now I got it. I can see it now. Now I'm not sure you can see the flashing light with it, but I'm going to move it until we can see the cursor on the 0. I'm going to have to move it so I can see it to do that. And I've got it so that the flashing light is right here, where the value is 0.997394492. Or that's 0.997344042 when y is 0. So we can see here that x is approximately 1. So one answer to that is going to be that x is approximately 1. To get the second answer, I need to move it over until the cursor is on the other intersection. So I'm going to take my arrow key, I'm hitting the arrow key here, you see my thumb, I'm going to bring it over until the little flashing cursor is at the other point of intersection. Okay, I believe you can see it. If I could hold my hand steady, you can see the little flashing cursor now if you look close. It's right at the shadow. And look down, what's the value of x? X is 1.5. So I could say now that x is approximately 1.5. So if you had solved it by hand and you got 1 and 1.5, then you can verify on the calculator that your answers are approximately 1 and 1.5. You may run into some problems that you cannot solve exactly, and that you do have to use your calculator to get approximate solutions. So make sure you know how to use the calculator to get approximate values. If you do not know how to use your calculator and you need someone to show you, you probably need to get help in the lab. It's really hard to show you everything on the video. This completes tape 117.